in the days I knew rap would never die.
It's interesting because these instruments were designed for people to use, Right. You know, it's just a tool, another tool. The way an axe is a tool. An axe can be a tool to cut wood to build a house, or it can be a tool to slaughter your neighbor.
Yeah, something like an outcast. Bombs over Baghdad, bombs over Afghan. Nobody asked why that. They told us for the chemical weapons, and now they saying my bad. Sorry. They told us for the terrorists. You let them get away, Mr. President. The shit is quite evident. The dust from the towers is the evidence. Funny, most people don't notice. Media won't show this. The thermite and the molten metals that are used for explosives were found at the bottom of the 392 buildings that collapsed into themselves like controlled demolition. So now you on a mission. Funding Al-Qaeda since 1989, and in 1995 Cheney and Halliburton planned to infiltrate the oil in Afghanistan. August 6, 2001, they told you the towers were coming down, so don't try to front. Week before 9/11, you constructed the blueprint. Armed workers with guns to reconstruct fireproofing on the same spots where plane 1 and plane 2 hit. Fuck is you fooling, and it has been proven anthrax was an inside job, so what the fuck are you doing? I'm on to your schemes, you wouldn't go under oath to tell the truth to your own country. How the fuck I look pretending everything is lovely when 3,000 dead and you could've had prevent, but instead you use it as a scapegoat to go to one, collect bigger checks. Mr. Propaganda, Kissinger said it best when he said it's not what's true, but what appears to be true. So now I see how the government do disregard potential clues, at least the evidence to you. Disregard scientific facts that buildings can't collapse off of jet fuel. Oligarchy or democracy, and now this shit has got to me. So now I'm thinking possibly these things add up to more questions and complaints, like why they asked Lieutenant Schaefer to erase Muhammad Atta's record before he boarded the plane. This shit's insane. Tell me what's good for me and take away my freedoms. If I question your account, my words are viewed as treason. Like why you bombed Cambodia during Vietnam for no fucking reason. You made war profitable, economically viable, so now I guess it's wabbit season. I'll take all the hits, go ahead and bash me, like when Grandpa Bush funded and armed the Nazis. I know this is beyond vex, but Eisenhower warned us of the nation's biggest threat. It's not from the outside, but our very own military-industrial complex. Some of these soldiers raping kids in front of their moms for torture. Sometimes I wonder why the fuck I even want closure. The truth is uglier than your eyes could ever foresee, and these ideas are too much for you to wanna believe. Live in a world where the powers that be will sacrifice the sheep for the wealth and the greed. Wanna track all our actions, all the words that we speak. Working with Bin Laden, letting him creep from the scene. Secret meetings with commission, keep the facts discreet. Censoring whatever you don't want the public to reach. It's clear to see you failed us, but I know there's much more behind the scenes. Why we at war? The US has more than half of the world's weaponry, funding the destruction of the planet, no matter the enemy. You see, you made me pledge allegiance to a nation at a very young age, making outrageous claims, making me praise the names of those so-called patriots who raped the slaves. You're so quick to believe the words in a textbook that brainwash you and make you feel indifferent. What makes the words of William Guy call architectural engineers and scientists any different? So I'ma ride this revolution cause I see no other resolution. You scripted the plot, now I'ma give it all I got to narrate the conclusion.